to take a break, to reduce stress. Look like others doesn't have anything. You are stress-free. I'm very happy to see this kind of audience who don't have any stress, who don't know to take a break from their life, but they are here to some other things. But anyway, basically, you all are here to feed your mind. Every day, you are feeding to your body, not the mind. So, today you're going to start taking a time to feed your mind. Mind need foods. What kind of foods does mind need? What are the foods that you can offer to your mind? Good thoughts, happy thoughts. We are looking happiness. We do so many activities looking for happiness. In our whole life, we sacrifice everything to find happiness. But it is not the way that we can find happiness. We have to give food for our mind. What are the foods that you can give to your mind to increase your happiness, to develop your happiness? You can give good thoughts. How you can give good thoughts? You have to tame, you have to control your unhappy reasons, unhappy roots. What are the unhappy roots? There are 3 roots which is always making trouble. Ignorance, hatred, desire or greed. These are the 3 roots. We call in Pali, Lobha, Vesa, Moha. I'm just using Pali to give opportunity to be familiar with that Pali words, because one day if someone really wanted to attain enlightenment, you should learn Pali. Without Pali, there is no enlightenment. Why I am saying so? If someone knows Pali, that person can directly connect with the original teachings of the Buddha. Otherwise, we have to depend on translations. Translations are not 100% correct. Whoever translating, not 100% correct. That's why Bhikkhu Bodhi spent 37 years in Sri Lanka to learn Pali, to translate all the Tripitakas into English. So without learning Pali, I don't think we can attain enlightenment. That is my personal idea, because the meaning what Buddha wanted to give us is different with the translations. The first thing, I take refuge to Buddha. We use the word refuge. Who are seeking asylums in this country, they are also refugees. In 1975, who came to this country from Vietnam, we call them refugees. Different meaning is there. The Buddha did not ask to be refuge to him. What Buddha said, I'm just a teacher. You have to take care of yourself. Your liberation is there with you, not someone else. So therefore, all the duties, responsibilities are within us, not someone else, not somewhere else. We have the responsibility to take care of ourselves. But it's the first thing that we have to take care. We have to address these defilement roots: ignorance, desire, and hatred. Without addressing these roots, there is no way to establish our happiness. Our happiness disappears from our mind because of these 3 roots. So you are here to give a treatment for these defilements, roots of defilements. How you can give treatment? Developing your three things. What are these three things? Sila means morality. Samadhi means concentration. And Panya, wisdom. Without developing these three things, there is no way to give a treatment to find a solution for your suffering, unhappy stages, worries, troubles. So this is the way how we can feed our mind, developing our morality, developing our concentration, developing our wisdom. We can treat our mind. We can develop our mind. Wisdom is the thinking ability. Who can think deeply, widely, and quickly? That is wisdom. So we are, as Buddhist follower, trying to gain wisdom. To gain wisdom, basically you have to pay attention to develop mindfulness. Without mindfulness, there is no way to develop your concentration. Without concentration, there's no way to gain wisdom. So all these three things are connecting each other, and there are three other things: Sila, Samadhi, Panya. Morality, Sila, Samadhi, concentration, and Panya. So we have to apply these retreats regarding these three things: Sila, Samadhi, Panya. Morality or discipline, and concentration, wisdom. These three things should go together. There are three activities regarding these three stages. What are these activities, applications that we can apply? We have to observe precepts. We have to practice generosity. Observing precepts, practicing generosity, you can practice meditation. These three activities supposed to go together to develop sila, morality, discipline, to develop your concentration, to gain wisdom. These are the three activities. But traditionally, around the world, who are practicing teachings of the Buddha as a religion, or traditionally who became Buddhists, they normally practice what they mostly practice. They practice generosity. They're so generous, but they don't have morality and meditation. These two things missing from them in their life. It should like tripod. You have to balance it. Just practicing generosity is not enough. Without sila, you are not able to practice meditation. You can practice, but it's not fruitful. To have a fruitful time in here, these three activities should go there together. So therefore, we have to observe precepts. That is our traditions in here, Bhavana. We observe 8 monastic precepts. There are 8 precepts. Those precepts are not you are not making promises for me or to the Buddha. You are making promises to yourself. So then how you do know that? That's why you have to be mindful. I made these promises myself. I have to take care of all these promises myself. That is my duty. This is another way that you can apply to practice meditation. So therefore, turn page number 10 to observe 8 monastic precepts. We follow the Pali tradition because we are Theravadian. Theravadian always connected with Pali. That's why I said even though it is difficult for you, Pali. Pali is a Greek for you if you don't know Pali. But we have to help you to get in there. That's why we follow Pali passages in here. Instead of English is easy in here, but we have to do difficult things. Okay? Don't be upset why you don't have English, even though translation is in here. In other days, we use English translation in here to do chanting. But we like to help our audience to learn Pali, to connect with Pali, to be familiar with Pali words, because it is very supportive and helpful who are really wanted to develop their mind following the guidance of the Buddha. Okay, page number 10. Attanga Sila Yachana, there's a play there you can see what the lay people have to say, and then the way how you have to follow. So starting with Tokasa, Aham Bhante, Tisaranena Sabding, Attanga Silam, Yachami Anugraham Katva Silam Deta Me Bhante. So you can start. Yeah, everybody together say, Tokasa, Aham Bhante. Dutiyampi, Yamahang Vadami Tang Vadeta. Namo Tassa 3 times. Buddhang Saranam Gacchami. Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Dutiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Dutiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Dutiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Tatiyampi Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Tatiyampi Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Tatiyampi Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Isarana Gamanam Sampunnam. Panatipata Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Adinnadana Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Abhrahmacharya Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Musavada Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Suramere Majjapamadatthana Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Vikala bhojana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Nachcha gita vadita visuka dassana mala gandha vilepana dharana mandana vibhusanattana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Uchchasayana mahasayana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Imang attanga silam samadhiyami. Isaranena sadding attanga silam dhammang samadhitva sadhukang surakkitang kattva pramadena sampadetabang. Shilena sugating yanti silena bhoga sampada silena nibbhutim yanti tasma silam visodhe. Okay, now you observe these 8 precepts. Just pay attention to the meaning of these 8 precepts. Starting with Panatipata, Veramani, Sikkapadam, Samadhyami. As I mentioned, we observe these precepts to develop our mental health. That is the main purpose of these observances. As we know, if we do any kind of mistake, if we have a bad behavior, if we are living without taming our word and actions, how would be the nature of our mind? We all have experience. For example, even pets who are living within your dwelling places, if they done some mistake, if they do some bad things, they also have same situations in their mind. What is that situation? Doubt and fear. Whenever you break any kind of these precepts, it doesn't matter whether you are Buddhist or non-Buddhist. Even sometimes it doesn't matter whether you are human or non-human, it doesn't matter. You can see if someone purposely or without connecting with their mind, if someone do some bad things, unwholesome things, inappropriate things, doubt and fear arising in their mind. That is natural. It is the nature in this whole universe. Therefore, we consider in those things as a universal law. If someone break a universal law, doubt and fear arise in their mind. That is the truth. That's why the Buddha said, anyone can away from the Dhamma, but no one can away from the Kamma. Come always with us because it is the nature. Karma is not something someone created one. Karma is the nature in this universe. That is the universal law. No one can change that law. So therefore, to relax ourselves, to develop our mental health, basically to live without stress, anxiety, there are good support, wonderful support that we can get from these observances. If someone breaking any of these precepts, doubt and fear arising in their mind, there is no doubt. For example, cats who are living with you in your in your dome or house or room, wherever, if it did something wrong, when you are going to him, check his behavior would be different. That could be different. He don't directly come to you. He might come with different ways, because even animals have doubt and fear if they did any mistake, if they done any wrong. And then what about the human beings? Yes, of course. In your whole life, just think about focusing on your life, recollecting the experiences that you have. Stealing, for example, how would be the nature of your mind? You are living with doubt and fear. Dear friends, doubt and fear is the most dangerous things in this world. No any treatment. No any treatment that you can find through Western medicine for your doubt and fear. What is that dangerous things because of doubt and fear that arising in your mind? Stress. Stress. As you know, through the researchers and through your knowledge and experience, stress is the cause for many sicknesses that we are struggling in this world. Might be diabetic, might be cholesterol, blood pressure. What is the cause? There is a Western biologist, Lipton Bruce, you can find him. He is a different biologist. He is not ready to accept all these sicknesses coming through heritage, through their genetic influence. He's not accepting that. He's arguing, no, all these things happening because of your mind. Polluted mind is the reason. He's arguing, he's a biologist, Western biologist. Dear friends, Buddha had mentioned it in 2,600 years ago. Arogya Paramalabha, the greatest gain that you can gain is your health. What kind of health is it? The Buddha mentioned in here, mental health, not the physical health, because Sabba Roganang Avastu. This body is the place for all sicknesses. Therefore, all sicknesses are supposed to come to this body. But if someone can stay without becoming sick mentally, without becoming sick, that is the greatest thing. The Buddha's body had so many difficulties. Wounded his body because of Venerable Devadatta. He had so many troubles because of a few other peoples like Udena, the King Udena, King Supabuddha. They made so many troubles to the Buddha while he was traveling here and there, but he did not stop his journey. He did not stop his missionary duty, responsibility. He was able to continue everything without missing anything. That's why, spending 45 years, he had been delivering 84,000 sermons. What kind of religious leader, what kind of philosopher able to do this kind of missionary works? None. only the Buddha. Luckily, we can read all these discourses even today. We are very lucky. So, that's why always Buddha emphasized his audience to be mentally healthy, to be healthy in mentally. Why? When you are sick mentally, even though your body becomes useless, your body might have strong enough, but if you are mentally sick, you are not able to use your body. That is true. That is true. Therefore, we observe these precepts to be healthy person, mentally healthy person, reducing our doubt, reducing our fear. We can maintain peaceful mind. That's why we observe precepts. Undertaking training rules, abstaining from killing. Abstaining from killing. Why we want to abstain from killing? If you disturb someone, if you hurt someone, if you try to kill someone or if you are killing someone, your mind becomes very ugly, unpleasant, and narrow-minded because of doubt and fear. You are in your whole life, you have to live with that doubt and fear. The police might not able to catch you. The cameras are not able to get your picture there, but you know yourself what you did. Doubt and fear would be there. That's why we ready to make a promise ourselves, abstaining from killing. Abstaining from is still also same. If someone stealing something from you, you don't like it. You always like to protect, you always like to keep things with you that you want, that you like. You want to keep those things with you. You don't want to, if someone try to take it from you, you don't like it. Your mind become angry. So, respecting that natural law, you're ready to abstain from stealing. You are making promises yourself not to steal anything from anyone. And the third one, abstaining from sexual activities. Actually, even though in here, the Pali translations given uh, sexual activities, not just sexual activities, without paying attention to indulgence through your ear, nose, tongue, these bases. You are paying attention, you are developing your inner peace. So, but in here, sexual activities are the dangerous, harmful activities for your peaceful mind, for your inner peace. That's why during this time period, you are promising to yourself abstaining from sexual activity. Abstaining from false speech. This is also very important. We like if someone believe, if someone have confidence with us, that is very supportive to us. It is very comfortable for us. If no one have confidence of you, you don't have any comfortable situation there. So therefore, abstaining from false speech is the most important things to develop your confidence with each other. And abstaining from intoxicating drinks, drugs, and alcohol. We already have enough drowsy. Drowsiness is there with us, with our wicked mind, with our foolish thoughts. We don't need extra. So that's why abstaining from drugs and alcohol, you need to get a support to develop your inner peace. That's why you are making that promise. And abstaining from eating at improper times. In generally around the world, people are wasting, they're paying much time for their food. That's the nature. They spend a lot of money and they spend much time just to give food for their body. But maximum, they can give this food like this 100 years. Those foods become useless. In your whole life, you sacrifice to feed your body. Sometimes you spend hours and hours to feed your body. Every day, generally, we eat breakfast, lunch, dinner. And sometimes some people eat 5 times per day, 6 times per day, 10 times per day. People eat. That's fine. They can eat. They can enjoy with their food. But as a person who has a goal to liberate, to reduce stress, to establish their happiness, who want to attain enlightenment, they have to manage their time. They have to pay full attention for their practice, spiritual development, to manage their time, to pay full attention to their spiritual development. So the Buddha advised to the sowing as a path, there's a time that you can stop your eating as a habitual eating. Generally, we can survive with 600, 800 calories per day. But no one stay with that 600, 800 calories. We need more calories. We like to have calories again and again because habitually we have that nature with us. So to control that nature, to control our behavior, we ready to observe these precepts to develop our inner peace, in our particularly our discipline. And abstaining from dancing, singing, music, so wearing garlands, using perfumes, and beautifying with cosmetics. It does not mean you're not supposed to do it again in your whole life. But during this time period in here, without spending time for these things, these indulgence, let us use this time to give food for our mind, not the body. So let us manage our time, paying full attention and taking much time to do these things. And abstaining from use high and large seats and beds. Of course, we don't have any trouble with that in here in Bhavana, because in your kutis or in your rooms, you don't have that kind of beds or large chairs. Because those are those are would be very comfortable. Always when we are there, when you are there, they might, those facilities might not help you to practice your to fulfill your purposes in here. They might give opportunity. No, let's sleep more. It's 5:30. No. I want to sleep until 6:30 because I don't want to miss this opportunity. My bed is very comfortable. So that's why, because of these facilities, your laziness might come up. You don't want to give opportunity for your laziness. You want to control your laziness. That's why you're observing these precepts. So all these precepts will help. Take these as an opportunity to look at yourself. How you can look at yourself? Developing your discipline, taking opportunity, developing your mindfulness, and developing your concentration. You can look at yourself. You can see your mind. You can see your wholesomeness and unwholesome roots. You can pay attention to control your unwholesome roots. You can develop your energy and effort to control your unwholesome roots. So that's why we are observing these precepts to have that mental peace. That peaceful situation will support our practice, will support our spiritual development. That's why we are observing all these precepts. So meaning of these precepts is to have healthy mind. Traditional Buddhist people, what they believe. Traditional Buddhist peoples and some people who are living in other traditions, other faith, they think observing precepts, they might become Buddhists. No, no way. Observing precepts, no one can be Buddhist. Observing precepts, you can develop your mental health. So if someone like to develop their mental health, they can observe. They can protect, they can take care of these precepts, being mindful person. Get rid of that thoughts, oh, observing these 8 precepts or 5 precepts or 10 precepts, or that person is converted into the Buddhism. No way. No one can convert by anyone else to Buddhist. It's like subject that you know, physics, chemistry, specializing yourself with knowledge, you can be a physician. Doing research, collecting more knowledge about that subject, theories, then you can be a physician. In the same way, if someone willing to be Buddhist, they have to know about their mind, they have to know the way how they can control their mind, they have to know how they can develop their wisdom, then they can be Buddhist. It doesn't matter what religions they belong, what ethnic groups they belong, what kind of lifestyle they have, it doesn't matter. This is the way how really someone can be Buddhist. By birth, no way. No one can be Buddhist by birth. Observing precepts, no one can be Buddhist. Therefore, to be a Buddhist person, you have to take care of your mind. Without taking care of your mind, there is no way to be Buddhist. Buddha means enlightened one. Enlightened one taught us to enlighten ourselves. Who are in this path, they are Buddhists. Offering flowers, lighting candles, doing chanting, no one can be Buddhist. Those are rituals. Rituals are not the way to be Buddhist. So keep in your mind this. Now you know why we are observing precepts. We are observing precepts to purify our mind. How we can purify our mind? Through our activities. Being a person who is taming your word and actions, then you can purify your mind. Reducing your stress, reducing your doubt and fear. So that's why you observe these precepts. So as much as paying attention, you can take care of all these precepts in these days. At the end, you can see how much merits you gain. Merits means happiness. you're able to gain through these applications. You can see it. No one wanted to help you to find how much merit that you accumulate. No one wanted to help you. You can see through your mind how much stress that you reduce. If you are a person who is always living with anger, how much anger that you are able to reduce. That's the results of your actions, the practice. So therefore, at the end, spending with us few days, at the end, you can see your mind. What happened to your stress? What happened to your anger? What happened to your other unwholesome thoughts? How much you reduce all these thoughts, that much happiness you increase. That is the merits that you're going to accumulate during this time period. So, being a practical person like this, you can apply the teachings of the Buddha to your day-to-day life. So, the next one, practicing generosity. Generousness is very supportive for our mental development, mind cultivation. Generousness is very important. Then how you can practice generousness? Share in your knowledge, share in your experience. That is one thing. Particularly here, this meditation, this retreat, maintaining silence. Maintaining silence. This is a silent retreat. So this is not the time to hanging around with others and talking to each other, finding their information. Okay, where do you work? Where you are coming from? No need to find this information. At the end, if there is an opportunity, you can develop your relationship. That is fine. We don't bother to you for that. But during this retreat time, don't bother to anyone. Even making phone call, even in your dome or in a kuti, if there is a necessary phone call, you can make it without disturbing anyone else. So this is the way how you can practice generosity in here. In these days, you are sharing your experience, your knowledge, happy thoughts. You're sharing, you're helping others to develop their inner peace. That is the way how you can practice generosity in here during this time period. And you might have some kind of assignments. Do these assignments with loving, friendliness, compassionate thoughts. If someone have assignment in the kitchen, while you are preparing food, prepare that food with loving, friendliness thoughts. May all rejoice these foods. May they be able to get rid of their suffering. Hunger. Hungry means it's the dangerous sicknesses. May their sicknesses get rid of these food. Loving friendliness is there. You are practicing generosity. While you are swimming, perhaps in meditation hall or outside or dining hall, sangha hall, it doesn't matter. Vacuuming. Do it with loving friendliness thoughts. While you are doing dishes, do it with loving friendliness thoughts. There would be some remain foods. You can develop your thoughts regarding that foods. Okay, there are some foods in here in these containers. There would be unseen being in the sink. May they rejoice as their food. May they be able to get rid of their suffering. Practice generosity there. Meditation plus generosity is there. So in this manner, each and every moment, you can practice generosity. Maintaining silence is the important thing here in the meditation hall, dining hall, where we are gathering, even in your dome. And the meditation, we sit together 5:30 a.m. in the morning, and again in the evening we sit together, and let us use this opportunity to practice. Today, I will guide you to practice metta meditation. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., Bhante Ji will guide you to practice insight or vipassana. And in the evening, no one will guide, just you can practice yourself. And even after my talks and my guidance, you can practice yourself. You can take much time as you want, as you like. So this is the way how we can develop, how we can practice to develop, to increase our inner happiness, to develop our mind, to develop our thinking ability, which we call wisdom. So be mindful during this time period. Pay full attention each and every moment regarding your action, thoughts, behavior. And then you can use each and every moments as an opportunity to develop your sila, morality, discipline, and your mindfulness, your concentration to gain wisdom. So, having this background knowledge, let us practice. I will guide you to meditate, starting with the loving kindness meditation, because to develop positive energy around this area is very important. So practicing loving kindness meditation, we can uh, develop our positive energy in this building and inside this building and around in this place. And this retreat, based on Noble Eightfold Path, Noble Eightfold Path is the part of Four Noble Truth, the last truth, the fourth one. This is completely about the teachings of the Buddha. The Buddha spent 45 years delivering 84,000 sermons to teach this Four Noble Eightfold Path. So this retreat topic is not a general topic. It's very huge, deep topic. It's completely about the teachings of the Buddha, that Buddha spent 45 years to deliver, to teach his audience, to practice this Noble Eightfold Path. You are taking a few days to learn it. We'll see how it go with you. But keep in your mind, this is the way how we should apply the teachings of the Buddha to our day-to-day life. Keeping that thoughts in your mind, developing energy and effort, let us practice. So there would be 8 talks and 4 question and answer time period, and also interviews. Tomorrow at 1:30 to 2:30, there's a 1-hour interview period. Bhante Ji and me will sit there in the library and the Sangha hall. You can sign up for interview, personal interviews regarding your practice or any other Dhamma matters. You can discuss, you can arise there. And 25th, 25th and 26th, me and Bhante Ji will conduct this retreat. And 27 and 8, these 2 days conducted by Venerable Dhammajiva, who is coming from Sri Lanka. So that would be a great opportunity, because Venerable Dhammajiva is one of a very famous meditation teacher. He will, it is a wonderful opportunity for you to have discussions with him and sit with him to meditate. It's a wonderful opportunity. So this is the way how we run this program. Let us develop your energy and effort. Now, turn into page 46 to do brief chanting Karaniya Metta Sutta or Loving Kindness Discourse. Page number 47. You all can join with me to recite this discourse on loving kindness. One skill in good wishing to attain that state of peace should act thus. One should be able, straight, upright, obedient, gentle, and humble. One should be content, easy to support, with few duties, living lightly, controlling senses, discreet, not impudent, unattached to them. One should not do any slight wrong, which the wise might censure. May all beings be happy and secure. May all beings have happy minds. Whatever living beings there may be, without exception, weak or strong, long, large, medium, short, subtle or gross, visible or invisible, living near or far, born or coming to birth, may all beings have happy minds. Let no one deceive another, nor despise anyone anyway. Neither from anger nor ill will should anyone wish harm to anyone. As a mother who risks all life to protect the only child, even so towards all living beings, one should cultivate a boundless heart. One should cultivate for all the world a heart of boundless loving kindness, above, below, and all around, unobstructed, without hatred and resentment. Whether standing, walking, or sitting, lying down, or whenever awake, one should develop this mindfulness. This is called divinely dwelling here, not falling into erroneous views, but virtuous and endowed with wishes. Removing desire for sensual pleasures, one comes never again to birth in the womb. By this power of this truth, may I always have well being. By the power of this truth, may I always have well being. By the power of this truth, may I always have well being. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you. So let us practice. Have a comfortable seats. Keep your body straightforward. It should be upright, straightforward. Keep your palms together, right up on left, and take a deep and long breath. Let it go slowly. Fill your lungs 100% and try to empty your lungs 100% while you are taking breath and inhaling and exhaling. Again, take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. You feel your lungs are filling 100%. Lungs are becoming empty 100%. When you start to take breath, you are taking oxygen. Trillions of cells are taking that oxygen and developing their lifespan. Taking out carbon dioxide, you're purifying your lungs and helping blood circulation. Again, take a deep and long breath and let it go slowly. Determine yourself, this is my meditation time. This is not the time to pay attention for past experiences or future plans. Give this message to your unconsciousness. This is my meditation time. You feel your whole body is relaxing. Comfortably breathe in, comfortably breathe out. Let us use this opportunity to develop metta, loving kindness thoughts. Scan in your whole body, head to toes. Let us generate loving kindness thoughts. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May I be well, happy and peaceful. You feel wellness, sorrowlessness, and happiness. Pay full attention and develop again and again these happy thoughts. May I be well, happy and peaceful. May I be well, happy and peaceful. You feel this metta thoughts, happy thoughts spreading around your body, head to toes. When someone pour cold water top up in your head, just go through your whole body, same as these happy thoughts spreading around your body. May I be well, happy and peaceful. While you are developing your happiness with these metta thoughts, you have generous thoughts to share this happiness with others. Let us share this happiness with others as I am. My family members, friends, relatives, and neighbors be well, happy and peaceful. As I am, my family members, friends, relatives, and neighbors be well, happy and peaceful. Let us extend this metta loving kindness thoughts towards others. All living beings in this state, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this state, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this country, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this country, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this continent, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this continent, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings on earth, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings in this galaxy, may they be well, happy and peaceful. Finally, break all the boundaries and limits. Just practice metta to the universe. Human, non-human, living near or far, born or coming to birth, all living beings be well, happy and peaceful. Break all the boundaries and limits. Just practice metta to the universe. All living beings be well, happy and peaceful. All living beings be well, happy and peaceful. Take your time and practice. Whenever you notice the mind has gone away from the objects, come back and start again.